Hey everybody, Keith Hilson at the Trombone Shop at Schmidt Music here, back with another product review for you. So today we're going to be looking at a brand new case from Protec. So Protec has been one of the favorites in the shop here for quite a while. I would say their iPack and ProPack cases, their hardwood shell cases, are probably the most popular, and the aftermarket cases I see out in the trombone world most often. One of the things I've really liked about Protec the past several years is that they've spent a lot of time thinking about what they're making, trying to find new ways to improve what they're doing, bringing out new products that are really fitting a real a well thought out niche in the whether it's the trombone community, trumpet community, woodwinds. And so today we've got a brand new case from them, their Explorer gig bag. So in the past we've reviewed the Protec Explorer, the premium gig bag. Again, a really well thought out design, a case I really like. And so we've got their brand new Explorer bag, which is another gig bag option, a little bit lower price point, but again, a lot of really nice options that I think make it a really viable option for a lot of folks.
All right, so here we have the Explorer bag. So again, this is kind of a traditional gig bag style here. So right off the bat, we've got a Cordura type, extremely durable, cut resistant nylon here. We've got an exterior slide pouch, and of course the interior area for the bell section here. So in the past with Protec's other gig bags, in particular their Gold Series gig bag, the slide was just protected on the exterior by a really thin piece of plastic. So they have upgraded this. I actually pulled the interior of this apart, and this does have a wood exterior here. So you get more protection from that here, with obviously the slide sitting inside of here. We've got, of course, the nice padded handle here, and so on the interior, it looks like so. So kind of your standard setup on the interior. It does have a what they call a puncture resistant reinforced disc on the bottom. So unfortunately that disc is not wood like the slide compartment protection is, but it does have a really thick pad on the bottom. And one of the things I like about this case all the way around is it is using 20 millimeter thick padding. So this is thicker padding than they've had in any of their other previous non-platinum gig bag options. And it's the type of padding you're going to be seeing out of whether it's the the old tuxedo bags or makers like Cronkite and others. It's that type of material, that thickness anyway, giving you a lot of protection with it here. One of the features I really like about this case is the built-in backpack straps. So we do have built-in backpack straps that just clip on the bottom here, as well as a really nice innovative idea. We've got a music pouch back here that will fit your standard 8 by half by 11. I don't think it's quite large enough to fit your larger folio size there, but again, you do have that built-in music pouch there, which I think does a really nice job. We've got the subway handle here, so you can take it, if you're sitting on public transportation, whatever, you can take and hold on to that. It will stand up really nicely on its bottom, so it's really nice and stable. It does have legs on the bottom here as well as on the bottom here as well, so it gives you some nice stability with this. All right, so this is the case with a horn inside, so we can see how the slide fits here. Really, it's especially, this is a large bore tenor here, and it fits really very securely. There's not very much play here at all. When I go to zip it up here, I can feel, there's a little bit of movement there, but, no more than you might expect to have. Here, we've got the bell section sitting right here. Again, I like this. There's a little bit of play here, as we might expect from a gig bag, but especially with the 20 mil padding, once you zip it up here, things are really not going to be shifting around. Now, one of the interesting things I found with this case is that the bottom is large enough. This will fit up to a 9.5 inch bell. So obviously it'll fit a small bore tenor as well, large bore tenor, but it will fit a bass trombone with standard rotors, maybe like true bore rotors, other options. I'd be a little concerned about the axial flows fitting in there just due to how tightly everything zips up here. But I did check, like I said, a standard, rotor, double rotor bass trombone will actually fit in here as well. So another nice option for bass trombonists as well. And once we zip everything up here, then goes just like so. Again, really nice and stable and secure. Really fairly lightweight, as that. Besides the backpack straps built in, it does actually come with shoulder strap as well. So again, gives you a lot of carrying options.
So again, a lot of things I really like about their new Explorer case. I do wish that the slide compartment did have a little bit more protection. It's one of the areas we see with a lot of these that, especially if it does run into something, I think that wood, protection on the exterior is going to help better than maybe their previous iterations, but I wish there was a little bit more there. But I think especially at the price point, so this one is priced even less than their Gold Series was at this point, especially for an actual gig bag I would trust putting a horn in. This is by far the most cost-effective option. Again, it's not necessarily going to match up against a upper line gig bag option like a Cronkite, like somebody else. We're looking at a whole different stratosphere there. But if you're looking for a gig bag option and you're looking for something cost-effective, again, this is a case I would actually trust. I would take this out and use this on a gig as long as I'm being protective of it. I'm not trying to run it into things. I think it could do a really, really nice job. So thanks as always for watching. If you have any questions or comments about this case, as always, feel free to leave them below the video here. If you like the video, think about giving us a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, think about subscribing to our channel. And as always, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. So thanks for watching, everybody.